nowadays are mindful. For example, Claudio Ranieri, who won the Premier League title for Leicester
Leicester.
in
Yeah.
2016, he was sacked halfway through the next season because of a bad run. I mean, to have won the Premier League against all the impressive teams who are normally at the top, to come from nowhere as Leicester did, to win
Mm,
that very impressively, and then he didn't have enough credit in the bank to stop being fired the next year. So
mm.
if you think about that, and that's the nature of the Premier League nowadays, it's all about instant results. You have a bad run and you're going to be under pressure. Simple as that. So although I say I don't really think he's under that much pressure at the moment, if they were to lose tonight and maybe lose the next, I don't know who they're playing at the weekend, but if he were to lose their next league game as well, then
Yeah.
I'm sure questions will be asked. Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, do you think? Because this is just a theory, right? So I sat down, I thought, right. So Ekitike
Yeah.
attack, Alexandra Isak again attack, um, Florian was attack. Or what's it called? Mo Salah somewhere in the midfield attack. Um, have they really got a defense? Have they got anything that did they invest? Did they buy anybody in defense? I know Keko or whatever they call him, slap one of the. I know he's in the midfield, defensive midfielder, but have they really got anything like Alexander Isak there, or Nuno? Because Nuno left, didn't he? Was it Nuno that left?
Yeah, Nuno, what was his
Darwin
name?
Darwin Nunes. Is it
Darwin,
Darwin?
yeah, Darwin, wasn't it? He went, yeah. And
Yeah,
he was, I always thought, a very good player, but
it was
yeah,
a
he
very good
left,
player.
certainly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they lost the other guy tragically, to Diego
Diogo Jota,
Diogo
yeah,
Jota. So have they really got
yeah,
anything in defense as solid as, I mean,
yeah.
Ibrahim Konate. I think he's been off with injury, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Um,
he's probably only in the last week or so. And of course, they got
all
Joe
right.
Gomez. He tends to not start the game. He comes off
Yeah.
the bench. I'm trying to think of the name of the guy who effectively has taken Andy Robertson's place on the left. Is it Kirkham, something like that?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Yeah,
Kirkhope.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a new guy. He's pretty good. I
Mm,
do think that I think Van Dijk has lost something.
right,
He gets caught in possession a bit more now,
right.
and I think he's lost a bit of pace. So maybe that's not helping because they did try to buy Mark Gahey to bolster up their defence in the summer, and I
Yeah.
would imagine he'll be going there in January. I think that's pretty clear now. So
Mm,
that will do the job of bolstering, shoring up their defence. But I think
mm,
that's where some of their problems are. The defence hasn't been as solid. Of course, the goalkeeper Allison is still injured. I don't think
mm,
the replacement guy is doing badly, but
mm.
Allison is a good goalkeeper, so that might make a difference as well. They don't seem to start with McAllister, the Argentinian guy. He tends to come on as well, which sort of surprises me because last season and with Klopp, he was a mainstay. He was always a starter, and he's obviously a very good player. I mean, he won the World Cup, didn't he, with the last World Cup with Argentina?
Mm.
But he tends to come on, so maybe he's not firing on all cylinders. I don't know. Um, yeah, the forwards, Ekitike is not doing as well as he started. We know Salah seems to be way off form. Of course, they lost Alexander Arnold, as you say, and
Mm,
Diaz went as well.
mm.
So maybe what we're seeing.
Mm.
So maybe what we're seeing is a transition time. They've lost some regular players, and they lost poor Jota as well. Um, they've got some new ones in, probably one or two still to come. And Slot is now grappling with his new team, and it is a new team in many ways, with some old soldiers there as well to sort of see them in. But
Mm.
I think they will come good. But in the meantime, they're getting some bad results. So
Mm.
that won't impress the board, the owners, as far as Slot's concerned.
Mm. I mean, he did make an excuse when he lost at home to Manchester United. He said it's difficult to play against a team that is doing long balls and low block. I think those are the
Yeah,
words that
yeah,
he used. Now, I don't know what his defense is for losing to Brentford. I don't know what that is. I've not been able to catch up on his press conference, but he seems to have lost something. It seems to it seems to have lost something. But of course, if you lose two consecutive games,
yeah,
it knocks your confidence a little bit. I know that, not confident, but it seems to not being able to find a way back. I mean, all right, so he lost three games in the Premier League, and then he won a spectacular game in the UCL. And then he
yeah,
came to
yeah,
the Premier League to lose again. So you're thinking, well, you just won 5-1. That should certainly
yeah.
boost your confidence a little bit, if anything else. Why have you come back to then lose by 3-2? Now I didn't watch the whole of the game, but I seen the highlights, and I think the problem from what I saw was the defense. I saw that the defense wasn't
Yeah.
coping at all. Um, well, I hope it does. I hope he does find his way back. Because it'll be sad to see him go. Having done spectacularly well in one season to then
Yeah, yeah,
fall behind badly in the next season. I mean, there's something that you've always said. You said you don't go from being a good player to a bad player overnight, or
no,
to a,
same as managers. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So same as managers as well. So
yeah.
now Manchester United won another won another game,
They
and
beat Brighton, didn't they? Yeah, it
yeah,
was a good result. Yeah,
I am a
good result.
I'm a Manchester United fan. Unbelievable. I was watching it thinking, do you know what? I'm just gonna watch this.